light turned off, we're going to start our reading time here with watching our Super Kid video, and then we'll get into the reading pages for our work today. All right? Okay.
Goodness gracious, gosh, oh gee, golly it would be good for me. It's on my backpack, it's on my knee, it's always after me. Oh, drat! Hickory, dickory, my name is Doc. Hickory, dickory, Doc. When I see a style is my name, I like every sport and I like every game. Lily Dale, listen while I sing. I found the lions in my valley, my lively little lions. See me in this TV set, you like TV too, I bet. Hickety, 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 quick. Double trouble, now triple trouble. Terrible, terrible trouble. Oh me, oh my, those misfit luck, but you pass me by. If you say my name a couple of times, you'll see it's fun because it rhymes. And a better, boo. Poncho on, big run, hurry, run, do in a hurry. Dance on with the Super Kids. Every single one of us is fabulous and marvelous and generous and courteous and mischievous and curious and all around a lot of us. Not a hippopotamus. This is ridiculous. It's really quite conspicuous. We're just a troop of super
You guys could catch up on some of our Super Kids that we haven't seen for weeks. I need you to get your whiteboard out with your dry erase marker, please. For my friends at home, you can use a piece of paper and a pencil, or you can use your dry erase board and marker if you have that still. Well, let's see which table is going to get a Skittle for being super quiet and doing that. Kaylee's table is going to get one. Addison's going to get one. Matthew's going to get one. Delilah and Nancy, please, so focus. All right, my friends, we are going to do some blending of letters and sounds and writing of some words. All right, so I am going to say a word. I'm going to spell it out, or not spell it, but sound it out very slowly for you. And then I want you to write the letters that you hear in this word, okay? Honey, in the back. Miss Cobb. Addison. Mask up. Thank you. All right, here's your first word. Are you ready? The first word is hat. I wore a hat outside. Spell the word hat on your board. At. What letter do you hear first? You have to have 3 sounds on your board. Huh, like heart. What sound you hear in the word heart? Put it, then like apple. You need to be writing the letters on your board, honey. What letter do you hear for A, like apple? And then the third sound is going to be T, like turtle. 3 sounds. Make your first letter lowercase though. Just fix that and you're all set. Lift up your board when you have the word hat written on your board. At. Good. I need somebody to go write that on the board for me in their best teacher handwriting. Clayton, go write that up on the board for me. Yes, you do. I love it. Let's do a new word. Addison got the word, excuse me, Peyton has the word spelled correctly on her board. You are going to make sure that yours matches what she's writing on the board. Ready? Here's your next word. The next word is, are you ready, girls? Hit, like I hit the baseball. Listen to the sounds. There's 3 sounds you're going to write on your board. Like heart. Then you're going to write if, like igloo or insect. You should have your board erased. You should be writing a new word on your board. Honey, you're writing a new word on your board. Then the last sound is T, like turtle. Hold your board up. This is for you. Thank you for being my hand. Hold your board up when you have the word hit written on your board. It. Okay, put your eye on top of the. Remember, it's not going to touch. It's going to float above it. Perfect. I'm looking for the word hit. Good. Beautiful. Matthew, can you go write that on the board for me? Can somebody spell the word hit for me, please? If I wanted to have you tell me the letters that you used to spell the word hit, how would you spell it?
On the board. I told you erase the board. We need to write a new word. What letter makes the sound like hat and heart?
That sounds.
No, we're making a lowercase so that we can have the right line. Your line is to one even wrong line. We start at the top and line. Yellow and brown. Now what letter makes it sound like insect? It's not with eyes. We're trying to forward with eyes. And the one is yellow. That little letters one of them is fit into the line.
Turtle.
T. They're trying to read A. T. Your A is T.
All right, who can spell the word hit for me? How do we spell hit? Journey, how do we spell hit?
H-I-T.
Good. Now, Matthew, the only thing we need to fix is that this lowercase t has to touch this strawberry line. So I just need to stretch it for you, okay? All right, let's look at the next word. The next word is another H word. Hot. When we were doing our dance videos and jumping around, we were getting very hot. You have 3 sounds, honey, Peyton. 3 sounds. Huh, ah, t. Huh, ah, t. You need to use your marker and you need to write the 3 sounds on your board for hot. What letter makes the huh sound? Okay, we know that sound now. Ah is the second sound. Ah, like Oswald. Ah, like octopus. Delilah, what letter makes the ah sound?
Oh.
Good, put that on your board next. And then what letter makes the t sound? Addison, like turtle. T. I need somebody to come write the word hot. You have 3 sounds on your board. Addison, Madison, go write the word hot on the board for me. We're doing hot. Like octopus? Nope. Hot. First, you start with the hot sound. What letter makes the hot sound? T. What letter makes the strawberry sound? Like in the heart. Something like T. Wait, what have you been doing for hat and hit? What letter is that? Yes, that same letter. And then and you write the word hot for me. Back doing teeth, we're doing hot. What letter makes the huh sound like heart and hot rod? Good. It's the same letter that you used last time. Good. What letter makes the sound like hot rod and heart? H, Mia. Write that down, honey. All right, 5K, here's what we're going to do. I have a sentence that I'm going to write up on the board. We're going to copy this, and then we're going to read it. So please erase your board with your sock. That's your eraser. Okay? Use your sock so you don't get your hands or your clothing dirty and stained with the marker. Okay? Here's our sentence. Remember, sentences start with capital letters. They end with periods. There's finger spaces in between the words. Okay? Here we go. Here's the first word. Okay, make sure you've got your marker ready, Alea. All right, there are 3 words. Can you see that back there, Matthew? Okay. All right, give me a thumbs up when you have that sentence copied onto your board. Make sure you have a finger space in between your words so that they're not touching.
Now you put a finger space and start the next word. Now next word. We always sleep up in this bucket and yellow pen. And eight on the yellow pen. Yellow and brown.
I like that I'm seeing the finger spaces between the words. We got a finger space. All right, so you did a pretty good job right here. All right, get your finger space. So we need to check that for next time, okay? Don't forget to cross your teeth. If you have it looking like an L right now, we need to cross it. Okay?
You have to put fingers
Your T needs to be right by the U, not by the L. So put your T, make your T again right here. And your F should not be touching any letters. It needs to have a finger space. See how you can put your finger between that? Now put your F right next to your A. No, you had it fine. Not your L though. Now do your F right here next to the A. All right, guys, we're going to read this sentence. So please put your finger on the word and read with me. We're going to blend this. Here we go. Ready? Finger on your board in 3. Finger on your board in 2. Finger on your board and go. Sal, sal, Uggs, tugs. Last one. Fast, fast. What does it mean to tug? Maybe you're playing tug of war. What are you doing if you are tugging? If someone tugs on the rope. Matthew. They're pulling. They're trying to get their team to win by getting the other team to cross the line or to collect the flag. Good. That's all we're going to do for writing and blending. You can erase your board. You can put your marker in your sock. Make sure you hear the click. So 5K, you can put it on your table and listen to the click. You should hear a click so they don't dry out. When you hear good. When you hear the click, then just put it in your sock and then put that in your cheer box. We're going to open up to page 11 in our book.
I don't have
There it is. You got it. Okay. We're on page 11, please. Larry, put that there. You can take that home tonight. All right, I need you to open up to page 11. I want you to look at the top of your page. You will see some pink letters. Raise your hand if you see the pink letters on the top of page 11. Okay, let's look at our student-friendly learning target. It says, I will blend words and identify the missing vowels. Okay, so at the top, these pink letters, these are the vowels. When we do our calendar or when we do our Mr. B song, honey, ma'am, we sing that little rhyme. A-E-I-O-U, yes, I know my vowels too. Vowels are the pieces of glue that stick our words together. We are going to revisit the tug of war story that we read a few weeks ago. This time we have names at the beginning. We have some words in the middle, but we need to find out the missing vowel that completes the word. So I want you to look at the first line here. I'm looking for bubbles in your mouth. In 3, 2, 1. Thank you. Now, who is our friend who has orange hair who likes to cook and she has a cat named Coconut? Who is that, Delilah? Cass. So here is our friend Cass. She's the only one who is colored. Everyone else is in black and white. So we're going to focus on Cass in this picture. Okay? Now, I want you to take your pencil and we're going to trace these blue letters, okay? The first letter is a T. We're going to skip that blue box because we don't know which one of these vowels we should put in there. Then we're going to trace the G and the S, and there's a period at the end of that sentence. So please trace the dot, the period at the end of that sentence. Okay. We have the word Cass, and then we have a word that starts with T, and then it has a G and an S. We need to figure out which vowel is going to match the picture. Remember, we said pictures and words have to go together. They have to make sense. So, would it make sense if we put an A in there? Tags? No. What about the E? Cast tags? Does that make sense? Eggs? No. What about an I? Then our word is going to change. Which vowel is going to make the word tugs? What vowel makes the sound? Kaylee. U. I want you to take your pencil and put a U in that box. Up to the yellow line and then straight down.
No. Yes.
Okay? All right, look at the next one. Here, we have a new friend in color. This is our friend Fritz. Fritz is our fisherman. Fritz is, and look at him. He's got all this sweat shooting off of his head because he's working so hard. Some people would say he's really sweaty. We're not going to use that as our word. I want you to trace the first and the last letter in that word. We have an H and a T, and there's a period. Which vowel is going to make sense to complete this word that matches the picture? We have A, E, I, O, and U. We can cross off the U because we've already used that one. Cross the U off. We've already used that one. We need to pick a different letter. Fritz is, and then something with an H that matches the picture. Addison, what letter should we try?
Oh.
Let's try it. Sound out this word with me. Make an ah sound for the letter O. Ready? Blend it with me. Hot. Again. Hot. Does that make sense with our picture?
Yeah.
Does it match a sweaty kid over here who's pulling really hard in tug of war? Yes, it does. Let's put an O in here and then we'll read the sentence. Okay? Finger on the first word in 3. Finger on the word Fritz in 2. Finger on Fritz and go. Ready? Fritz is hot. Again, Fritz is
Hot.
good. Cross off the letter O. We are done with that vowel. We have 3 left. Now we're looking at our friend Hot Rod, our car-loving friend. He's in the back. He is the anchor. He's the one who's got to keep everybody on his team from going forward and losing the game. He's got to be really strong to hold and pull all those team members back. Ooh, let's start by tracing the letters. Trace the L and the S and the T and the period. That's our stop sign. That means our idea is complete. Give me a thumbs up when you have that traced on your paper. Thumbs up if you're ready to go. Okay. Which vowel should we use to complete the sentence in this third line? Should we use an A, the E, or the I? Kylie, which vowel do you think would make sense?
I.
Okay, we're going to try this. Just wait. Don't put anything on your paper yet. Mia, ready? I'm going to put an I on here, and I want you to tell me if this makes sense. Let's blend this up. Ready? Blend this together. Finger on the word. Ready? On the L. Blend this with me. O, ist, list, list. Does that make sense? Hot rod is list. Does that match the picture? No. So we're not going to use I. We need to pick a different vowel. A or E are the two choices we have left. Delilah, which vowel? A. Let's try it. I'm going to make my A and let's blend it. Ready? Here we go. Last. 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 Does that match the picture of hot rod being at the end of the sentence or end of the group? Yes, it does. Everybody else is in front of him. He is last. All right, let's read that sentence. Put your finger on the word hot for hot rod. Read it with me. Here we go. Hot rod is last. Good. Oh, now we have to look at our friend Icky. He's in the middle of this line. Look how his body is positioned. Look what he is doing. We need to pick an E or the I to finish the sentence. I want you to trace the S and the T and the last S with your period there. Which vowel would complete the word and make sense? You have two choices, an E or an I. Journey. All right, watch and let's blend it. Ready? I'm going to put the E in here. I want you to blend it with me. Here we go. Blend it with me. Sets. Sets. Does that make sense? Icky sets? Does that make sense? Icky sets, like he sets the book down, or he sets the cup down, or he sets his cup down? No, sets does not work. So, Journey, let's do a rewind. Ready? Which vowel should you pick?
A.
There's two left, E and I.
I.
Let's do I, and let's try to blend that. Ready? Blend with me. It's sits. Does that make sense? Icky sits? Does that match what Icky is doing in the picture?
Yeah.
Yes, it does. Good job. Cross off the I. What is our last vowel left? Savannah.
E.
E. Put the E in this blue box and trace those letters. L, E, F, T, and the period. Okay, here's our last word. Ready? Read the whole sentence with me. Here's our friend, golly. Ready? Finger on the word golly in 3. In the word 2. And 1. Here we go. Golly is left. Left. He's left. He's left out. And look what he's doing. He's going. Do you think he's happy to be left out? To be left behind? No, he's not. All right, turn to page 12. We're going to listen to some directions for this page on the computer. All right, so you're going to listen to page 12 here.
Meet the Super Kids. Student Book. Unit 13, page 12. Listen carefully and follow my directions. You will be asked to find the names of some super kids and mark them with a circle, an underline, or an X. Listen to the beginning sound of a name as a clue to its first letter. When you hear this sound, your teacher will pause this recording so you have time to mark your answer.
Hi, I'm the first super kid you met. I'm the super kid who loves to cook. Remember? Creeping crocodiles. We sure had a lot of fun together in my kitchen, didn't we? My name is Cass. It begins with the sound K. Can you find my name?
Look at the orange names. Circle the name Cass. Cass.
Can someone come up here and circle the name Cass for us? Cass starts with the letter C. Journey, come circle Cass for us. You should circle Cass on your paper. Good job. I'm going to keep going.
It's Golly the dog. Golly loves to play with the super kids, and he loves smells. Can you find Golly's name? Look at the orange names again. Underline the name Golly. Golly.
All right, I need somebody to underline. That means you're going to draw a line below Golly's name. Delilah, come on up. You've been really strong with that. Find Golly's name. Golly. You can see there's a picture of a goat above the letter. Underline. Golly. Good job, honey.
Vroom, vroom, vroom. Hi, I'm the super kid who's going to be the world's greatest race car driver. Remember, my car's named the Fast Cat, and I'm Hot Rod. Can you find my name?
Look at the blue names. Mark an X on the name Hot Rod. Hot Rod.
Matthew, come make an X on Hot Rod's name. Hot Rod is our only super kid who has two parts to his name, two separate words. Hot Rod. You're going to make an X on his name. Good job, Matthew.
Hi, I'm a super kid who loves sports. Swimming, skateboarding, or ice skating. I like every sport and every game. You can all spell my name. S-A-L. What does it spell? Sal. Can you find my name?
Look at the green names. Circle the name Sal. Sal.
All right, Kaylee, come up and circle the name Sal. Make sure you're listening to the instructions. We can't underline if they're saying circle. We can't X if they're saying underline. So make sure you're watching and doing exactly what we're doing. Quickly, Sal. Sal. There you go.
Now, I'm a super kid who likes to tumble on a trampoline and play the trumpet and the tambourine. I'm one of the trio that's terrible, triple trouble. My name is Tick, T-I-C. That's me. Can you find my name?
Look at the red names. Underline the name Tick. Tick.
I need somebody to come find the word tick. Come on up here, Alea. It's in red print, they said. Okay, so find the red letters. The red words are in this column. You need to find the word that says tick. Okay, stand up on the bench so you can find tick in the red. It's going to be in this column right here. Tick. Which one? Good job, honey. Tick, it's way at the top in the corner.
I'm the super kid who likes to go camping. I like to pack my backpack and pretend to go to wild, far-off places. My name begins with the sound ah. My name is Alf. Can you find it?
Look at the red names again. Mark an X on the name Alf. Alf.
All right, who's going to mark that X on Elf in the red letters? Savannah, come on up. Elf. Okay, it's one of these three red words. Elf with an X.
Let's check your answers. Look at the 4 boxes with orange names. You should have circled the orange name that begins with C. Cass.
We did it.
You should have underlined the orange name that begins with G. Golly.
Good.
Look at the 3 boxes with blue names. You should have marked an X on the blue name that begins with H. Hot Rod. Look at the 3 boxes with green names. You should have circled the green name that begins with S. Sal.
Good.
Look at the 4 boxes with red names. You should have underlined the red name that begins with T. Tick.
We need to underline
You should
that.
have marked an X on the red name that begins with A. Alf.
All right, so I need you guys to now look at the next page, okay? The next page in your book has the pictures of our super kids. What we're going to do is we're going to cut them out and we are going to glue just a little tiny strip of glue on the top of each of those boxes so that way you can create a flap and have your super kids be on the page but not cover up their name, okay? It's like when you play peekaboo. So you're going to put just a tiny strip on the top of each of the squares so you can still lift it up and down like a hinge, okay? So on your Super Kids books, you're going to cut on the green and pink lines. So cutting on the green and pink lines to make those boxes. You need your scissors out, honey. The green and pink lines. Yep, so you're going to cut on these lines and cut out all the pictures. Okay. So you need your scissors. You're going to cut on all of those lines. You can cut on the yellow on the side of it to get your paper out. And then you're going to cut out all the people for your Super Kid friends.
Start on the yellow, this greenish color. Start on the greenish color.
Keep it right on the line. Yep, you're going to cut on all those lines to make those boxes. You gotta cut all the way all the way, cut it all the way out. Okay, cut out this line all the way out. Okay, come here. You're gonna go all the way down. Right at the top here. All the way down. Sure, keep cutting. Keep cutting all of them off. Right, Matthew, keep cutting. Put it over the table, honey, so that way when they fall, they're not gonna all get
Just stay
lost
on
on
the
the
line,
floor.
okay? Try to stay on the line.
What, honey? Just put, no, you still need the book because you have to glue your pictures on it. All right, friends, we're not gluing glue all over the picture. So this is what I was talking about. Okay, everybody look right here. Okay. For my friends at home, for my friends here at home, when you're doing this, you're going to put glue just on the very tippy top. Don't put it all over the back because when you stick it to your piece of paper, then you can lift it up and down like a door. So you're only putting it at the very tippy top. So it's a flap. It's not pushed all the way down. Cut them all out first, guys. Don't try to. Okay, just put it on the very tippy top of the picture. Don't put it on the whole thing because you want to be able to open it up like a door. So just put it on the top of your picture, a little strip of glue. Right, keep working on the rest of the picture.
Okay, you cut like this line. Hold a minute. Hold it. Keep going next. Hold the red line.
You gotta match the pictures up with the tips.
Yes.
Okay, on the back where their names are. At the top of the back.
On the red line.
Okay. When you have them all cut out, Kaylee, we're going to go back to this name page, and the glue is going to go just on the tippy top. Just on the tippy top, and you are going to match the picture with the name. Your bottom part does not have glue on it. It's just the tippy top, because then you can lift it up and you can see the name match with the picture. So put your glue on the very tippy top of the square, and then you can put the picture on. Yep. The next one. So who is that? All right. You're not pulling them all down, right? Okay, good. Great. Good. Good job. All right, you're gonna get your glue going now. Okay, so Oswald, you're gonna put the glue at the top.
I'm done.
Now you're gonna start gluing, just like I showed you at the front of the board. Yep, that's fine. cutting all of those out. Okay? It is cool, isn't it? Okay, Mia, you're not doing it all over, right? You're just leaving it down. Now do the next one, buddy. How you doing?
So find this name now. What's this? What's the name?
Tick. All right. What are we doing over here? We're not playing. You need to start going. So you need to find Oswald's name.
Angela is.
Okay, now find Oswald's picture. No, you need to get your glue stick out. Where's your glue stick? I told you to have that. You find hot running tonight, and your glue stick you need. Now, you're just wait. This is Oswald. You're just gonna put a little bit of glue right here in each of those boxes. There you go. Stop. Don't put it in the bottom. And when you rub this down, it'll stick, and you can lift his name up and see, like flat. Okay, don't pull it down. Just let it be. Now find your next super kid. Okay, Lila's making good progress. She's finishing up. Where's your other glue stick? All right, so my friends at home, we are going to continue working. You did a great job of meeting your student-friendly learning target of blending words and identifying missing vowels. And we're kind of working on our Super Kids quilt right now. So thank you for your time. I will post this to YouTube during our nap time, and I will see you tomorrow for our next lesson.